Hey everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. My name's Jonathan, I make luxury videos, unboxings, and reviews, and today is going to be when to buy brand new or pre-loved. So let's get into it. So before I get started with today's video, you guys know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help my channel grow. I make videos every Friday on luxury content, men's style, luxury unboxings, you name it, it's here on this channel. So if you like that kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to hear the Louis Vuitton bags I think you should buy brand new instead of pre-loved, then keep on watching. So this video was requested by one of my subscribers, A. Douglas. Hi A. Douglas, how are you? They were watching one of my top 5 videos and they asked me to do a video on what Louis Vuitton bags are better to buy brand new instead of pre-loved. So if you guys ever have any suggestions on what videos you want me to do next, definitely let me know in the comment section down below or DM me on Instagram. It's at Jonathan Cagsy, and I would be more than happy to do those videos for you. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So the first Louis Vuitton bag I think you should buy brand new instead of pre-loved is going to be the Louis Vuitton Never Full. I know I talk about this bag a lot on my channel, but this bag is really great for your first time bag. It's really durable, it holds its value, and it's one of those bags that I personally think you should buy brand new instead of pre-loved. I know here in Canada, at least, a lot of people tend to sell this bag broken out between the bag itself as well as the pouch that it comes with. So people do sell the pouch for like $700 plus sometimes, and the bag is closer to around the $1,400 price point. So depending on how much you really want both pieces, if you tend to just want the bag, then maybe just go ahead and purchase the bag pre-loved. However, I think when you buy the Never Full, you're going to want to have both the bag as well as the pouch. And for the reason why I think that this bag should be bought brand new is because if you were to go and buy this pre-loved, like I mentioned, the two items, the pouch and the bag, are tend to be sold separately. So you're going to actually be paying slightly a little bit more or sometimes even closer to retail than if you were to actually just go into the boutique and buy the full bag yourself. So depending on if you buy the bag by itself and then you want to go look for the pouch, you're going to be able to pay closer to retail. Again, if you just want the bag or you just want the pouch, then I highly suggest you just going ahead and buying it pre-loved. However, you're going to have to take into consideration the condition that you want. Sometimes the more excellent bag conditions are almost closer to retail depending on where you're buying it from. So I personally think that if you're looking for a Never Full, definitely go ahead and buy it brand new because you get both of the pieces that are included with the retail price. Whereas when you go buy pre-loved, you're not going to get one or the other. So that is bag number 1 on this list. So bag number 2 on this list is going to be none other than the Pochette Accessoire in monogram print. So if you can find this bag brand new, run, grab it, don't hesitate whatsoever. I highly recommend buying the Pochette Accessoire brand new instead of pre-loved, is for the simple fact is pre-loved prices for this bag are extremely expensive, and for the condition that some of these bags are selling for, it's just not worth it in my opinion. I would rather pay full retail price for the Pochette Accessoire, knowing that I'm going to get a full brand new bag, than paying almost $900 for a vintage piece that is really worn and kind of not up to my standards sometimes. So I highly recommend bag number 2 to buy brand new is going to be Pochette Accessoire. If you're okay with the condition and you're okay with saving a couple $100 knowing that the condition is not perfect, then you go ahead and you purchase it pre-loved. However, for me, I know sometimes that I can be very picky, and these conditions of these Pochette Accessoires are just not up to my standards for what I want to and willing to pay for this bag. So that's why I purchased mine brand new. I didn't want to purchase one vintage or even pre-loved. So bag number 2, like I mentioned, is going to be the Pochette Accessoire. So bag number 2 that I think you should purchase brand new is going to be the Nano Speedy. I know if you're able to get your hands on the Nano Speedy, similar to the Pochette Accessoire, go ahead and grab it because these bags brand new in the pre-loved market sell for a little bit above retail. However, sometimes paying a little bit above retail is justifiable because of the Louis Vuitton price increases and how often they stock these bags is not really that frequent. So I personally suggest buying this bag brand new. It's for the same reason as the Pochette Accessoire, is because the condition of these bags are not up to my standards. I know a lot of people sell the Mini HL, which is the vintage version of the current Nano Speedy, for almost close to $1,000, and like the zipper pull is worn out or even sometimes even removed. The tabs on the side are really frayed and not really good in my opinion, and just like the overall bag itself has had its love, and so that's why I would not purchase one pre-loved, because the condition is not worth it in my opinion. If I'm going to be spending almost $1,000 or even sometimes a little bit over $1,000 for a bag, I want to make sure that it's in really good condition. That way I can get my use out of it. With the zipper pull being removed and the tabs being broken off, like I just don't think I will be able to justify spending that much money without getting my wear on it. So that's why I feel as though you should buy the Nano Speedy brand new, or sometimes if it's really worth it, paying that little bit of a premium for the pre-loved market for a brand new one might be worth it, just because by the time you get your hands on it and the price increase happens, the bag is probably going to be at the price of that premium market anyways. So that's why I think the bag number 3 on this list is going to be the Louis Vuitton Nano Speedy. I highly recommend buying that one brand new instead of pre-loved. Bag number 4 on my list is going to be a generalized bag altogether, and that is going to be any Louis Vuitton limited edition bags. So if you have the chance to pre-order these bags, or even if you have the chance to get one in store when they first launch, I highly recommend you doing so, just because those bags are going to be discontinued shortly after the collection has been released. And if you want to buy one, it's going to go back onto the pre-loved market, and they're going to sometimes be selling for double or even triple the price depending on how popular these pieces are. So for example, the Escal collection was extremely popular last spring, and those bags are now selling for an enormous amount of money on the pre-loved market. So if you had the chance when that collection first came out and you ordered it and you purchased it at retail, it's highly recommendable, just because you're going to get that piece and you're going to have a good time with it rather than paying double or triple on the pre-loved market. So any limited edition pieces that you do fancy and you do really want to add into your collection, I highly recommend purchasing them brand new when you get the chance, either by pre-order or in store when they first release in the boutiques, or else you're going to be forced to pay in the pre-loved market, and those prices are going to be double or triple. So any limited edition bags, I highly recommend, and it's going to be number 4 on this list. So number 5 on this list is going to be a little bit of a reverse option. I think that these bags you should definitely buy pre-loved instead of brand new, and they are going to be any Louis Vuitton leather bags. As I mentioned in my last week's video where I said that these bags don't hold their value, that's the reason why I think you should still buy them pre-loved instead of brand new. So if you have your eyes on an epi leather piece or an emprunt piece or any kind of leather bag that Louis Vuitton does offer, I would highly recommend checking the pre-loved market, because here is where you're going to save a tremendous amount of money. And the individuals, in my opinion, who buy leather bags have a lot of bags in their collection. So I feel as though their bags will tend to be more in a better condition compared to the ones that are in canvas or any other material. So I highly recommend checking the pre-loved market for any leather bags that you might be looking after from Louis Vuitton, because they don't really hold their price points. So when they do sell on the pre-loved market, they're going to be sometimes even half the price or even 3/4 of the price. So you will be saving a lot of money in that respect. So number 5 on this list is going to be any Louis Vuitton bags that are leather. I think you should buy pre-loved instead of brand new. So number 6 on this list is going to be similar to what I said for the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, and that is going to be the Felicie Pochette. So similar to how when I said that the Louis Vuitton Neverfull gets broken out in the pre-loved market, it's the same thing that goes with the Felicie Pochette. So when you want to buy a Felicie Pochette pre-loved, you're going to have the inserts separated from the actual bag itself. And sometimes I've seen in cases where the actual chain itself is sold separately from the bag. So I highly recommend buying the Felicie Pochette brand new if you're looking to purchase this bag, just because you're going to get the chain, you're going to get the bag, and you're going to get the 2 inserts with it all together for the price point that it's selling for. A lot of people here in Canada do sell the Louis Vuitton Felicie inserts separate at about $500 for the pair, or even sometimes $300 each, depending on what the seller is wanting to get after them. So I highly recommend going to the store and purchasing the Felicie Pochette if you want this bag, just because if you purchase it pre-loved, like I mentioned, you're going to either get the bag and no inserts, or if you were to buy the bag and then search for the inserts on the side, you're going to be paying close to what retail would have been, if not sometimes even a little bit more. So bag number 6 on this list is going to be the Felicie Pochette. I highly recommend you buy this bag brand new instead of pre-loved. So bag number 7 on this list is going to be none other than the multi-pochette accessoire. As much as I have a love-hate relationship with this bag, and I feel as though it is extremely trendy and technically not really worth the price point in my opinion, I personally think that if you are looking for this bag, definitely go buy this bag brand new. Because of how trendy this piece is and how hyped it is in the pre-loved market, these bags are selling for extreme amounts of money, and a lot of sellers, if not 99% of the sellers, sell these pieces individually. So they're selling the coin purse by itself, they're selling the small pochette by itself, medium pochette, as well as a strap, all individually. So if you're looking for this bag, you're going to be paying a price point that would not be justifiable for the individual pieces. So sometimes I see that people are selling the strap for $900, and then they're selling the little coin purse for $500, and then the mini pochette for around $800. So adding up all of the price points, you're going to be paying a little bit more than retail, if not close to retail, if you were sourcing those pieces individually, if you can't find it in stores. So that's why I highly recommend just going to the store and asking your sales associate, asking her to put you on a wait list, or calling client services to actually do a back order for this bag. I highly recommend just going and buying it brand new, because the pre-loved market is insane for this bag, and people are just trying to sell and get as much money as they can for these bags in the individual pieces rather than selling it as a whole. So I highly recommend bag number 7 is going to be the multi-pochette accessoire. I highly recommend buying this bag brand new instead of pre-loved. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. And A. Douglas, thank you again for suggesting the video. I hope you did find it helpful. If you guys have any video suggestions, definitely let me know in the comment section down below, or DM me on Instagram. I would be more than happy to shoot those videos for you. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.